We're back again.
Is it live?
We're back again now. We do apologise for the technical issue that just happened. So please come back. Come back here. Over here. We're here. Come back. Hello. Hello. We're terribly sorry. We're sorry that technology is stupid and annoying. Really. Welcome, welcome. Look who's here. It's Paul. Paul, come back into the camera a little bit more. Honestly, he doesn't know. He's not sure how to frame himself, unlike me.
Well, you're just doing all of this and getting all the attention, aren't you?
Well, I like to gesticulate.
Oh, look.
If you keep doing that, you'll go off shot.
I was moving.
Dropping everything now, Paul.
I was moving to better fit in with what he wanted.
You see, there's nothing like a professional.
Hi, Dee, Diana, Sarah.
Hello.
Pag, hi.
Hello.
Monica, Sandra, Mark.
Hello.
Jamela.
Hello.
Jill.
Jill.
Handy Girl. Is that it? Rue. There we are.
Bit hot now.
Mark. There we are. I've done it all. Can I go now?
God.
Are you having a hot flush?
It's all those technical problems. They get me all flustered, technical issues, Paul, and you're sat next to me like a bloody radiator. Really?
Oh dear. There we are. We have switched. Why have we switched?
What?
Because the light is better there. So Richard's in the better light. And the light over here is not. So that's why we switched. Is this your morning face? Take a layer off, Richard. There we are.
No.
He doesn't look as though he's sort of like all...
I'm not taking a layer off. I feel perfectly happy, thank you. Thank you.
I think
got gloves on as well.
We've been good, Dee. It's been quite a busy week since we got back from Wales, because I've been in Bristol for Social Farms and Gardens for 2 days, and it's already Friday. It's already almost Friday's gone.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Just taking my gloves off. Is the heating on?
Is the heating on?
No, heating's not on.
You've got a big coat on.
I haven't got a big coat on. It's a thin shirt.
It's a big coat.
You've got a big coat on.
I've got a...
You are a big coat.
I do. My body temperature is slightly warmer than most people's. So.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Haven't you noticed that?
No, you wouldn't have known from your cold, dead heart.
Oh, that's unfair. That's my line. That's you.
I got in there first.
Yeah.
I think you'll find.
Is it cold here? No, actually, it's pretty humid. It really is. I can sort of see here and I can sort of see there. I think the thing is I can't read people's names.
Well, tough. I'll have to read them for you. So, Sarah, you went to Macmillan Coffee Morning.
No, lovely.
At your local fire station. I hope you're going to do a video on it.
Was there cake?
I'm sure there was.
Was there cake? Was it made by the firemen? That'd be interesting.
Jill is home from her holiday.
Oh,
how lovely, Jill.
Lovely.
Super. McHugh. J.
Oh.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the show. So it is Friday evening and we're live together for your pleasure. Aren't you lucky? We just give. Oh, yeah.
Dee, I think Richard just sits back and lets me talk when I talk. I don't think he does any lip sync or anything like that.
What?
No. It's there, look.
Yes, I do, Paul.
Do you?
You've never watched Sunday Chat, then?
Why would I watch it?
He's never actually watched. He doesn't edit. He doesn't edit Sunday Chat.
No, I don't edit
So he
Sunday
doesn't
Chat.
see it.
No.
So he doesn't watch it.
No.
So he doesn't notice me going in the background to all of his little things that he says.
But when we're at a dinner party with other people and I'm talking, I do see him going, then.
Do you?
Yeah.
What dinner party's that then,
The
Paul?
ones down the road with our friend down the road.
Yes, make our lives sound so glamorous and sociable when they're not. Particularly. Paul's tried to be the same height as me today. He sat on about 10 cushions. It's like the Princess and the Pea. Yes.
And but my sort of weight
Crushes them.
crushes. Oh, and you've got one here that you're leaning on. Try do that. He's leaning on the cushion so that he can sort of position himself better.
Anyway, enough of this nonsense, Paul.
Sarah says lots of cakes. We haven't had any for a while. At least a few days.
Greetings, Lucy. Hello, Debbie. Don't worry. We both have complimentary hair, except mine is thicker and fuller and just generally better.
Have you done anything to yours?
No,
today?
nothing at all. It's completely natural.
Yeah, you see, mine is natural and Richard's has been poofed.
With Elnet. Elnet by L'Oreal. Because I'm worth it. Paul, stop talking across my advertising campaign.
How much have they paid you for that?
12 pence.
That's more than we get for most videos.
It is, actually. You won't believe the amount of money we earn from videos. It's like, it can be really, really well watched, and you'll look, and it's earned like 0.02 cents. I'm not joking. You don't get paid much for being a YouTuber. You really don't.
No.
It's rather ridiculous. It's only if you're, you've got 1 million subscribers and you're having like 500,000 views a day that you earn any kind of money, So there's this perception, I think, with some people that, we're all earning loads of money.
Yeah.
And we're not. Okay. That's why you need to spread the word. Tell all of your friends about Richard and Paul and get them to subscribe and watch every single bloody video.
So go out there and spread it everywhere.
Do it now. Don't watch us. Do it now. Yeah. Richard and Paul since 2017. That's contractual. Yeah. Anyway, comments.
Large courgettes. Marrows.
What? I can't see this. Oh, I've got
you could make marrow vodka or marrow gin, which you do by hollowing out the marrow, taking out the seeds and hollowing it out, putting a pinprick in the bottom. So the stalk is at the top and the bottom's down here. And you hollow out from the stalk end. What are you doing?
I'm just moving it so it's more evenly spread.
Everything's spreading this evening. And then you put vodka or gin down the hole and let it drip out.
Don't promote alcoholism.
A way of making gin or vodka with marrows. But I do love a steamed marrow in a lovely cheese and mustard sauce.
Where did you make that?
I haven't made it for years.
No.
Because you go...
That would be so sloppy.
No, it's not.
I would stuff them with something lovely and dry to soak up all that disgusting wetness. Courgettes can be grated into a salad or a sauce where they disappear into nothing and add a thickness to the sauce.
I like Lottie's idea of slicing them thinly, roasting them and adding parmesan.
That sounds quite nice.
Richard would like that.
That sounds quite, as long as there's a bit of caramelization on them and they don't come out looking pale and anemic. Because adding a cheese sauce to something that's already pale and anemic is basically a recipe for disaster, Paul. Did you notice how I used the word recipe? Clever, huh? Yeah, I'm the clever one. You find.
How many O levels do you have?
400.
How many A levels do you have? 6,000.
None.
Yeah.
And no degrees.
Yeah, I don't have a degree. No.
No, you weren't that clever.
No, I was going to go to Oxford or
Were
Cambridge,
you?
but I didn't.
Well, Oxford or Cambridge?
Yeah.
Anybody,
I wanted to look at the spires.
Paul, anybody can go to Oxford and Cambridge.
Yeah,
they take
there's
anybody.
lots of trains.
They take
Lots
anybody.
of trains that go there.
Really? Thank you.
Marrow and ginger jam.
Oh, that's a good idea, Anne.
Interesting. I tried marrow jam last year, but I used the wrong marrow. It was already too far gone. I used the outside. I shouldn't have done.
Bye,
should have skinned
Jill.
it.
Have a nice dinner.
Bye, Jill. Hope you're having something lovely for dinner. I'm sure
she
you
is.
are. Yes. Hi, Green Raven. Hi, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
And Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. Welcome, darling.
Now, we should come up with a question for Clarice. Have we done that yet?
What question?
Because as you know, Clarice is doing a live tomorrow.
Yes, I know. I couldn't think of anything. Look at those clouds.
I can't see any clouds. No. You just changed the topic. I'll think of a question. You can carry on. I'll think of a question for Clarice.
Hello, D. That's the other D. Hello. Bye. Bye, Pag. Bye, Ali.
Oh, you did a live, Clarice. Why did I miss that?
I told you she did a live.
No, I saw that, but I thought there was a question live tomorrow. I've got my dates mixed up.
Oh, Paul, honestly. Really?
Sorry, Clarice. I will come up with a question, though.
Good evening, Joe. Welcome to the party.
Oh, it's a question and answer, but recorded.
Yes.
There we are.
Paul.
Right.
At least I'm paying attention. Really?
Did you know that?
Hello, David. Welcome. Well, I actually caught some of the live, but I was at work. I saw it flash up and I quickly had a look, but I couldn't interact because I was at work, being naughty on my phone. No, I wasn't being naughty on my phone. I was watching Clarice, or trying to.
Whilst at work?
Whilst at work, I know.
Being naughty?
I know. I shouldn't really
That's
have done
very
that.
Bad.
I know, but sometimes one has to rebel.
You tell me you're really, really busy at work.
I wasn't on that particular moment.
There we are.
I am normally very busy.
Can't believe you. Can't trust you when you say, I'm really busy. Yeah.
It was, wasn't it, Clarice? I just saw the notification pop up, but I didn't really have time to interact. But it looked lovely, and that fire looked divine. There we are.
Oh,
did I say hello to David?
Yes.
Hello, David.
Yeah.
If I didn't say hello already.
You
hello,
did.
welcome.
You did.
Welcome.
So, what are we talking about tonight?
I don't know, Paul. You wanted to join in the live show, so there you are.
Thought I just
you have the floor.
So, what have you all been doing this week in your garden or allotment? That's what I want to know. Or baking cakes. I want to know what you're going to be baking this autumn, cake-wise, and casseroles, because it's the time for casseroles to start again now. So what are you baking? What are you baking?
I'm not baking anything.
You see, he doesn't do baking. You used to do brownies, didn't you?
Yes, but we got fat.
Yes, so we stopped having brownies.
Yes.
But I didn't get slim. Did I?
No. The weather is changeable and crazy this afternoon. Very, very changeable and crazy, Clarice. Literally showers scudding by and turning on and off like a shower, like a tap.
Like light bulbs on the Indian dance.
Yeah, that's the Bollywood dance. Change the light bulbs. Who donated the underwear?
That was Nonna's post on Planet Vegetaria about testing your soil by putting cotton underwear 6 to 8 inches down. Didn't you read that?
Yeah, but is that referring to that?
I hope so, because what they're asking is, did you donate your underwear for that, or did I donate my underwear for that?
We don't have pure cotton underwear. So we can't do that experiment, if that's what you're referring to, Laura.
Mine's super elastic.
Julie's just got back from the Greek islands, so spending the weekend totally blitzing the garden.
Fantastic.
Rue's life, leek and potato soup. Sandra done nothing, as she just got back from a business trip, and we'll get stuck into the garden tomorrow. Lovely. Lemon drizzle cake.
Rhubarb apple tart.
Lemon drizzle cake.
Rhubarb apple tart.
Baked vegan brownies and chocolate chip
Oh.
biscuits. Lovely. Oh, and you did the curry. Yes, you
Yeah.
said. Lovely.
How do you make the
A
vegan
dal.
brownies? What do you use to get them chewy? I did see that somebody used that sort of chickpea when you use the chickpea water and you fluff it up. I saw them use that in brownies. Hmm. A
Surely
dal,
it's the
lovely.
sugar that's in brownies that makes it chewy.
Well, it's a sort of butter and egginess and.
I think you'll find it's the high content of sugar.
Oh, right. Well, we'll
because
find out in a minute.
Yeah.
Laura says she wouldn't
Thank
be
you,
bringing
Laura.
up it for any other reason.
Well, we won't be able to test it because we haven't got any pure cotton undies. I think they've all got a bit of elastane in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all of them have.
Yeah, you see lots and lots of brown sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar makes things chewy and slightly caramelized. That's why the top of a cake gets a bit chewy.
Right.
The crust of a cake.
Yeah.
You see, Paul, I know these things. Spinach and feta phyllo pie, how lovely.
That sounds lovely. We did have a spanakopita when we went to Wales.
We did.
That was delicious.
Has
Absolutely
everyone got their
delicious.
tomatoes in? Almost. Almost, Clarice.
I think we've mostly got about another 2 or 3 kilos on the plants, but that's it. That's it for this year.
So Jackie, she's on her way to Malvern for the autumn show this weekend.
Lovely.
How lovely, Jackie. Woohoo!
Lottie loves Malvern.
Oh, lots of people going to Malvern then.
Oh,
how nice.
Ruth's going on Sunday.
Lovely. How lovely.
Fabulous. Vivi's going. Jane's going.
Vivi's going.
Hugh and
Jane.
Liz.
Liz Zorab.
They're all doing the Q&A for half
They
an hour.
are.
Is it at 3 o'clock?
I think it's 3
I think it's 3 o'clock. Yeah.
And I think there's going to be some surprise guests as well, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's all going to be fun for you. Enjoy your day. Have a lovely time. We're going to the Harvest Festival
Tomorrow.
For a period of time. It depends on the weather. Because I'm not getting rained on for nobody.
No. I might go on my own and you can stay at home and bake cakes. Yes, that's a good idea. And then I can come home and you can have a lovely supper and a lovely dessert.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll
do that.
Keep on dreaming, boy. Keep on dreaming.
Well, Jackie, I've been seeing that quite a few people have been posting their giant veg already. And is it today that they go? I think they put them in today, or is it tomorrow? I think it's today that they put them in. So it'll be fascinating to see what other YouTubers have got there and how their giant veg has gone.
I don't always see the point.
I'm not a giant veg. No, I'm not a giant veg person.
I think it's a bit of a waste because a lot of it doesn't get eaten, does it?
Yeah, you can't eat it.
I don't see the point, frankly.
Though if you do grow a giant veg, that seed becomes quite.
But we're not
expensive.
Competitive in that way, are we?
No.
No, definitely not. No, I'm not.
I'm not.
No, I'm definitely not.
No, we're not. No. We're not competitive.
You're not.
I'm not.
I'm not competitive more than you.
I think I'm not more competitive. In fact, I think I'm less than more competitive.
Didn't get the joke, did you? No. That joke didn't land, did it? No. Paul didn't get it.
Mini veggies. Well, we've had quite a few carrot mini veggies of late. We see our carrots this year seem to have either done really well or been quite small. So we've had a mixture when we've been eating.
Don't get me wrong. We don't not like giant veg in terms of viewing what people have done. That's fantastic. Absolutely incredible. I don't think we'd invest that kind of effort ourselves.
No.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to, in fact, it's something that I'm going to be talking about in the blogging that I'm going to start doing. So that's going to be on Richard and Paul's website, our blog page, and also on
Yes.
Planet Vegetarian.
Yes.
Next year is going to be more about growing things that I know we are going to eat, rather than trying different fancy things.
Yeah.
Because there's a few things I've tried this year, they haven't worked.
It's about, becoming more and more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Especially if this stupid Brexit thing happens, because the price of food is going to go up.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to talk about Brexit any more than that, because it's an absolute effing mess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. I'm not saying any more.
Yeah, I think Malvern might be a bit soggy. Now, Joe Wild say you're sowing Lycestrata.
Yeah, hold on a second, because Clarice is talking about the comments. Well, Clarice, when you open up the live stream on your tablet, what I do is I choose the desktop site. So there's a tab on my tablet which chooses between mobile site and desktop site. If you choose the desktop site and then go live, you basically get a screen that comes up with there's a window here which shows our faces, and then there's a strip down the side here which shows the comments. That's all I do. I don't really know anything other than that. That's how it works. Just thought I'd answer that question for Clarice.
Thank you.
You can carry on now, Paul, talking about your little vegetable people.
I think I finished talking about
No,
vegetables.
you were about to answer a question.
I was, but I forgot what the question was now, because you interrupted me.
We can rewind if you want.
I can go back.
Oh, go back. That's
what
right.
I
Go
was
back in time.
Lottie, you've got your Gigantes beans drying in the rain. Do try and get them in, because they will go moldy if you leave them for a few days outside in the rain while they're drying. So it's best to bring them in, put them somewhere warm so that they get that outer wetness from the rain off them quickly, and then just let them dry inside for a couple of weeks, and then take them out of their pods.
Because nobody likes moldy beans.
Nobody likes moldy beans. No. That's
right.
We had some beans yesterday, didn't we? We had the first veg from our Kew Palace Kitchen Gardens inspired plot. Mm-hmm. And you weren't too keen, because the turnips that Richard had sown were a bit woody, weren't they?
No. The centre part where the stalk was,
there isn't
was
a stalk.
Slightly. Of course there is. There's a leaf that comes out of the turnip, Paul.
That gets cut off, though.
Yes, but just inside there was slightly woody. Plus, the flavour was quite strong.
It was quite strong, wasn't it?
Yes.
But we did beetroots as well, which were absolutely lovely. And then we had lots of other veg with it, didn't we?
Were they the cylindras?
No, they were...
Because they were cylindrical.
They were cylindrical. The cylindras we did last year didn't really work.
No, but
what these were... They were sort of monorube or something like that, which I just thought meant that they would only have one seed when it came out. And in fact, they did only have one seed.
How
it did
lovely.
Well. Oh no, rabbits eating dwarf French beans.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
They are really late, but I will harvest them. Yeah, do harvest them, Lottie. Do. Absolutely.
Heather, not if they've turned to wood, you can't. No. Okay.
It's unusual seeing us live. Well, it's unusual me being live. Yeah.
Usual joining you. Well, that's not what they're saying, Paul.
I can't read that.
No. Just excuse Paul randomly making up comments as he goes along. Honestly, Paul.
Lucy had to take squash bugs off hers.
Oh dear. Exactly, Heather. It's not fun chewing a woody turnip, because
No.
I'll tell you what happens to me if I get something like a foreign object in my mouth whilst I'm eating. So
That doesn't happen often, does
we're
it?
talking about something tough and chewy. It puts me off straight away. My reflex, or whatever you call it, shuts my stomach off, and I find it really difficult to eat the rest of the meal. It just puts me off, basically. And that's what happened with the turnip. Put me off. So I didn't enjoy the meal. I sort of forced the rest of it down. But yeah, no, I don't like things like that. I don't like unexpected textures in my food. No, don't like it.
So if we've had an argument, I usually do a spaghetti and I cut up some bits of string and I put that in Richard's spaghetti.
We don't have arguments, so I don't know what you're talking about, Paul.
Don't we have arguments? No. Are we the perfect couple?
Yes.
Oh, yes, we're the
Eggs.
perfect couple.
Yes. Fried eggs. People that can't cook fried eggs properly. You know what I do if I'm doing a fried egg? I flip it over. I flip it over at the last minute so it's completely cooked and still has some yolk that's a bit soft in the centre.
Though very often when you make eggs, they don't have yolk that soft.
No, but I'd rather have it fully cooked than die of whatever it is. Salmonella. You see, I know I like a fried egg on toast as long as it's properly cooked. Hello, Nancy. Welcome.
Cauliflower in mash.
You used to put a what? Cauliflower in mash. Sorry, I'm just catching up.
Heather says that happened once when she tried to pickle herring. It had crunchy onions in it and nobody told me.
Oh, unexpected textures.
Yeah, he wouldn't like that. He wouldn't like that.
That's the thing, isn't it? Hello there, Dojo's allotment specialist. Welcome. Oh dear. Troll alert, everybody. Troll alert. Yes, we'll get rid of him shortly. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get rid. You see, you weren't paying attention, Paul, were you? No, that's right. And one of them slipped in.
Isn't it funny?
Clarice has the ability to moderate. Lovely.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Anna. And Anna's a moderator as well. Lovely. So, okay, Paul, pay attention now.
I'm paying attention.
Yes, that's right. So,
exactly, Sarah.
Yes. Sachet away.
Isn't it funny? They were usually Trump supporters.
I don't care who they are. Yeah. If they're rude in any way, shape, or form, they get kicked out.
Oh, I used to love the trolls that
Caroline.
lived under the bridge, though, Dee. In all those stories, all the grim stories and things like that, I used to really feel sorry for the trolls under the bridge.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I did.
Why?
I was an underdog supporter, I suppose. Yeah.
But they weren't the underdog. They were killing all the creatures.
Yeah, but they were sort of quite cute at the same time.
They weren't.
They were.
They weren't in my Ladybird book. They were
that
really
was in the
horrible.
big book.
No, the Ladybird book. Do you remember the Ladybird books, everybody?
Yeah.
I loved the Ladybird books. Fantastic illustrations, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, they were, weren't they? Yeah. There's modern ones that they have now, haven't they? Like 5 go to a rock festival and things like that.
Who? What?
The Ladybird books. They've got modern versions.
No, they're just memes.
Are they?
I think so.
Oh, well, they should be real. Yeah.
Anyway.
Air fried chips ready. Sarpo Mira. Interestingly, our friends last week, they have a
air fryer
as well, and they were saying it's really good.
Yeah. I don't think we have enough fried food, do we, to constitute
Well,
having one.
I don't think I want another
We haven't got any
piece of
room.
equipment.
Our
Really.
kitchen is really small, and you know, we've got very limited space. So having gadgets, I mean, we've got a few gadgets, but there's hardly any room, really. It's a fryer that basically uses hot air and moves, say, the chips around inside the machine
in very little
in
oil.
a very tiny amount of oil. And apparently it's really, really good. They're really good.
Yeah, so there we are, teaspoon of oil, and they're really, really good. I think it's just that we don't want, I mean, our services aren't cluttered, but we've had so many gadgets over the time. And actually, if we want chips, we'll make them from our potatoes in the oven, won't we?
Hi, Beverly. Hi, Kiwi Gal. I think there's somebody else I haven't said hi to. I do apologize. Bear with me. Hi, Amina.
Coco and B say that you love spaghetti squash. We've got about 6. In fact, this year, spaghetti squash, which we've never grown before, we got from Erica's little Welsh garden. It's not changed for allotment.
Doge the scientist. I'm saying that right, I hope.
And they have done really well, but we haven't harvested any yet. So I'm going to be harvesting one next week and cooking it. So that will be interesting.
Hi, Linda.
Did you try to end the stream then?
No.
Yeah. Yes, do be careful. Absolutely, Sarah. Chip pans, particularly the old style chip pans, and a saucepan as a chip pan are not good ideas.
Well, the old style chip pans, well, you've got the deep fat fryer. They were okay.
Yeah, but the old style chip pans, which have the loose lid and things like that, no.
Do you know how to put out a chip pan fire? If you haven't got a fire blanket.
Do you use Elnet?
You certainly don't, Paul.
No.
Do you? No.
Is it a wet tea towel?
A tea towel, damp tea towel laid over it. It's the only way you can do it.
Because that, I suppose, stops the air getting to it.
Yeah, that's the only way you can do it. And leave it, walk away from it.
There we are, Joe, damp tea towel. Yeah, use a wet dish.
Well, it shouldn't be wet, not wet. It needs to be damp, because if water goes into that fat, you'll know about it. It's going to explode.
Yeah.
If you put water into it, it's got to be damp.
Baking soda. Yes, I have seen that with baking soda as well. But is baking soda bicarbonate of soda in America? Baking soda is, I think, bicarbonate of soda over here.
Well, the way that we were always taught was a damp tea towel. That's the best thing, because that's always available, isn't it? That's the thing.
Bye, Jackie. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Vince. Thank you, Amina. I'm sure we'd love New Orleans. Hello, Jackie. Oh, bye, Jackie, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jackie.
A sheet pan.
A sheet pan?
Is a sheet pan a tray, an oven tray?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, at the end of the day, the quickest way of dealing with it is a damp tea towel. It is literally the quickest way, because I wouldn't know where those were kept. Do you know what I mean? And whilst you're looking for something else, the tea towel is there. It's the quickest thing to do.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. But the best thing to do is have a fire blanket, isn't it?
Kiwi girl, that's certainly a solution, yeah.
What was that?
In case of fire, grab, drink and run away.
Yeah, well...
I don't think your house will be there.
Sarah, you can close the door and get out, but if you can tackle it and you feel confident enough to do so, it's wise to tackle it. I mean, that's what you're taught when you do fire warden training. Is a fire blanket and an extinguisher as well. But you've got to have the right kind of extinguisher for the
Right
specific
kind of
type of
fire.
fire. You know, if it's an electrical fire, it should be a CO2 extinguisher. If it's a liquid fire, it should be a foam extinguisher. So, you know, this is something we should all do training on, because you know what? The home is one of the most dangerous places.
Yeah,
It really is, you know.
Rue says that you should have a damp tea towel before you actually start, which I think is a good idea.
And I think actually the one thing to take from this is not to do deep fat frying, frankly.
No.
Because it's not very good for you. I mean, we don't do deep fat frying. I mean, that's something that went out in the 70s, surely.
80s.
Yeah, exactly. There we are.
But people still do it. That's the thing, though, isn't it?
Well,
I
think
see people do it.
I think it's something that needs to be, you know.
If you're going to do it, go and buy oven chips.
It should be left in the last century. Yeah, that's right.
What's that going on outside?
I don't know.
Close all the doors, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I was a fire warden. I've done fire training a number of times, and I'm also a first aider. So there we go. Deep fried Mars bars? I don't think so. No.
I did see a Snickers croissant on
Rue's Life. I think she meant to put CO2, and I think it came out as cow. Yeah.
Yeah. I did see a Snickers bar in a croissant today on Facebook, and I did think, what's the point of that?
You know, exactly, Nancy. I mean, any kind of high fat cooking comes with its own hazards. You know, I remember Paul doing a pork joint a few years ago, many years ago, in fact.
That was many years ago.
Cooked it too high a temperature, and the whole thing coated the whole kitchen in grease. It was the most disgusting thing ever. And I could have killed you for that. I really could. I had to clean the whole kitchen.
He did have to clean the whole kitchen.
Because it just coated everything in grease. It was disgusting.
It was a disaster of cooking.
Disgusting.
It was a disaster.
Oh. You see, no, we don't. I think in the UK, I think deep fat frying is something that you don't see many people doing now if you're health conscious.
No, if you're health conscious.
If you're health conscious, you just don't do it. But I don't know. I'm not going to say anything further because I might start alienating groups of people, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. I think they're all having a conversation amongst themselves.
I think that's good. Should we have a conversation? No, we've been chatting all day, haven't we? Yeah.
Dunno. We do we do our own oven chips. So, you know, you cut your potato up, a little dash of olive oil,
salt and
pepper, and, you know, herbs if you want. Put it into a hot oven, you know, about 180 to 200 for about half an hour. You've got lovely, crispy oven-baked chips.
Yeah, turn them after about
you can give them a turn.
20 minutes.
And sometimes some of them break up a little bit to make those extra crispy bits. And, you know, that's lovely. I think it's just
we have
good.
not, we do, when we go to Mum, we have oven chips, you know, from the freezer. But otherwise, we just cook them directly from, we cut up the potatoes.
Fresh potato.
And bake them.
Fresh potato.
Yeah. So it's sort of like smaller version of roast potatoes, obviously.
Yeah. You know, why not? If you've got an oven, why wouldn't you do that? You know, the big thing is deep frying. Oh my God, no. Crazy. Really? I think that's crazy.
Yeah, wedges. That's right.
Yeah, of course, you could do spices as well. A little bit of chili, a little bit of cumin.
3,000%. I think you should you should contact them to see if you can get some money from them, because I think you're doing a really good job of promoting them. The non-deep fat fryers. Yeah, you can do other things in them, can't you? Yeah, you can do other things in them.
It's her new toy, Paul.
Ah, right, okay.
I know, we're just trying to confuse you, Clarice. Because somebody got confused the other day,
About
wondering
what?
which one was which. Really? Really?
KFC chicken soon. Oh, right. So that's you making your own. Making your own. I see. Yeah.
Sorry, are we saying goodbye to D? Okay. All right, D.
Oh, bye, D.
Anna, you can never get your oven chips crispy enough. It's the temperature.
Hmm.
200 should do it. But if your oven's not even,
Yeah.
then try turning the temperature up a little bit more. And what you could do, if you've got a grill, you could finish them off under the grill, under a hot grill, and that should do it. That should just give them that crispness.
I think something that's worth doing every now and again, and maybe you could share an oven
somebody
temperature.
said goodbye, D. Rue's Life, you said bye to D. Sorry, D, if you're not going.
Is buy an oven thermometer, because very often as ovens get older, you might put them on 200, but they might actually only be 170, 180, something like that. So it won't actually cook as you expect. So do check your temperature every now and again.
Well, yeah, I think kids do want fried things, but you have to educate the kids not to have fried things, because what you've got to understand about fried food is as soon as you heat a lot of oils over a certain temperature, they actually do start to become unstable and carcinogenic.
Yeah.
So, unless you're using certain types of oils, it's not good for anybody. So you have to train the kids not to like fried things, I'm afraid.
However difficult that may be.
Yeah, well, it is difficult with kids, but you have to keep on with kids. I don't have kids, but we studied nutrition, and there are various different techniques that you use, which have been tried and tested for getting kids into certain foods, and it is a pain. Yeah, I remember we loved fried stuff when we were kids, but we didn't have too much fried stuff.
We used to have chips twice a week.
What, in a deep fat fryer?
In a deep fat fryer.
Oh no, we didn't. No.
But that was it. David, yes, you put your oven 2 gas marks higher than needed. So yeah, that can be. And as Richard said, it's sometimes, obviously there's a lot of convection ovens now, convection ovens rather, that push the air around, so it's a better temperature all the way through. But otherwise, an oven will be hotter at the top than the bottom. No, you just need to talk less.
I think donuts, sorry, but I think donuts are absolutely disgusting. I really do. They are so disgustingly high in fat. I have eaten donuts, and of course, anything high in fat content, is silky in the mouth, it's soft, but just as soon as I bit into it, I just feel the grease and the fat. Ugh, no, sorry. Ugh.
Nancy, you've got your own homemade chicken nuggets there, which I think are going to be useful for other people. I think that's really good. And obviously you can change spices and things like that with whatever you want to do.
Well, Dee, I used to have pot noodles. My mum used to say, your pot noodles are in the cupboard. You know how to use the kettle. I'm going to work.
Did I have a pot noodle?
I gave you a pot noodle and you didn't enjoy it.
No.
I love pot noodles. Chicken and mushroom. Yum, yum, yum.
No.
Especially the king size ones.
Yeah. Now, dripping on toast. Yeah, we used to have dripping on toast when I was a kid. But haven't had that for absolutely years and years and years and years. My dad used to absolutely adore it.
Vile. Vile, vile, vile.
When you had a joint, like a beef joint, it had that sort of jelly and that fat in the bottom of the roasting tin. Dad would have that on bread the next day and take it to work. Yeah, 3000% beef dripping, that's it.
There are new jerk chicken pot noodles. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, I think LB, you say that you're planning to dehydrate apples and put cinnamon on them. I think UK Here We Grow did that last year, and it was extremely successful. We don't have a dehydrator, and I don't really want to put the oven on for hours on end. But I think a dehydrator is something that we will get at some point. I think if there's going to be another thing in the kitchen, it would be a dehydrator.
Okay. Picks and Sounds, can you ask about health with arriving winter? You can. What question have you got? Marmite, yes, we both like Marmite.
Yeah,
absolutely.
love Marmite. We had Marmite this morning.
Findus crispy pancakes. Gosh, yes, I remember those.
Yeah, I do remember them.
Yes, absolutely.
But they weren't really pancakes, were they? They were sort of like heavily breaded things. Yeah. But they were delicious. Yeah. Dried chipped beef in a white sauce on toast. Dried chipped beef. What's chipped beef? I'm not sure what chipped beef is.
Don't know.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jamila, rather. Oh, bless.
Hi, Jamila. Thank you.
Marmite with cheese. Yes, please. Pop-Tarts.
Never had
Pop-Tarts.
Vesta rice. Absolutely. Vesta curries. Yeah, I remember those. Goodness me. Hello, Vixter.
Scrapple.
I don't know what scrapple is either. I'm so sorry.
Dried chipped beef. What is dried chipped beef though? What is it? Is it like
you need to educate
jerky?
us, Laura.
Is it like jerky? Or is it something else? Hi, Vixter.
Vesta with noodles. Yes, I remember the noodles. Gosh, amazing.
Salt cured beef.
Yeah, Pop-Tarts with they get very hot inside, don't they? It's a bit like the McDonald's apple pie that you can't eat for 4 days until it's cooled down. Huh?
Dee says bubble and squeak. He makes fabulous bubble and squeak.
Toast toppers. I used to love toast toppers.
What are toast toppers?
They were in little tins and you spread them onto toast and then put them under the grill. They were like cheese and ham, you know, in little tins. Heinz toast toppers.
Couldn't you just put cheese and ham on instead?
Well, you could, but these were a convenience food. We're talking about the era of convenience food, Paul.
Yeah.
Honestly. Really? Arctic roll. Gosh, my granny always used to have an Arctic roll in the freezer. Yes. Treetop orange. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Yeah, I did Clarice. We always had them in. They were great for a quick lunch, weren't they?
Mum never got things like that. I think the closest we got to that type of thing was that vegetable spread you used to get with lots of different vegetables.
Well, we are going back, aren't we? I mean, that was the 70s and the 80s when the toast toppers came out, I'm sure. Well, my mum wasn't really that much of a cook. I mean, she could cook, and she could cook well, but she wasn't a terribly experimentative cook. And we had a lot of things in the freezer. You know, it was about getting your dinner or your tea done quickly. You know, that's what it was about.
I think because Mum ran a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
It was she just used to do an awful lot of cooking, but it was very sort of British traditional cooking. It was very meat and 2 veg.
Yeah. Moon pie. No, I don't know what moon pie is.
Oh, moon pie.
No.
I've heard of moon pie. It's at the back of my mind. Gino Ginelli's ice cream.
Gino Ginelli.
That rings a bell.
It does.
Viennetta, yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. Was Camp Coffee, did it have sugar in it?
Camp Coffee was in a bottle, wasn't it?
And it had an Indian.
It had a specific logo on it. It was very distinctive. And it was like liquid concentrated coffee, wasn't it? That's what it was.
Yeah, I think you diluted. It was like coffee that you diluted.
Yeah, my gran and granddad always had Camp Coffee in the cupboard. Yeah. Is it chicory? I don't know.
Yes, there is chicory in canned coffee, definitely, which
Oval,
is why there is sugar.
Ovaltine and Horlicks. Lovely. Both of them. Love both of them. Wagon wheel. Yeah. We had wagon wheels when we were kids. Loved a wagon wheel.
Picks and sounds, you say about the work. Yeah, there is quite a lot of work to do to shift to the other plot, but we're going to be doing it over the next sort of month or 2 months. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Though we're going to need to get garlic. We're only overwintering 2 things this year, garlic and broad beans. Those are the only 2 things that we're overwintering.
Hi, Anthony. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay.
Bar 6.
We're going on a food. What's the word? Oh God, what's the word? Nostalgia journey, aren't we? Yes. Chewits, I remember those. Club, yeah. Spangles, yes. Absolutely.
Oh, Spangles. Spangles were those sort of chewy ones, yeah? Fruity
no,
chewy.
they weren't chewy, were they? Spangles were hard, weren't they?
What were the chewy ones?
Chewits. Chewits.
Was that
Frutella? You thinking of Frutella?
I don't know. I was fat, so I wasn't really allowed sweets.
Bazooka Joe, the little bubble gums with the little comic inside.
Oh,
yes.
I used to like the licorice and the
opal fruits.
Sherbet things, sherbet fountains. I used to love them.
Topic, a hazelnut in every bite. Absolutely.
Chomp bar.
Chomp, yeah, the little ones. Chomp were the tiny bars. Ribena is blackcurrant, concentrate, a cordial that you dilute. Sherbet dib dab.
Yeah,
Snickers is going back to marathon. Is it really? We had a Snickers the other day, didn't we? In Wales.
Did we?
Oh, God. Yes, we did. When we went to the sanctuary to watch the red kites, we had a Snickers.
Oh, we did.
Each.
We did. Yes. Yeah.
Toffos. I used to love Toffos.
Don't know Toffos.
Salt and shake crisps.
Oh, yeah. Weren't they in a blue and white bag?
Blue and white bag with a little blue sachet.
That's right. Yeah.
For the salt.
Yeah.
And there was never enough salt. Funny feet. Funny feet. Yes.
No, I don't know. Oh, were those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lollipops.
Love
they
them.
were, weren't they?
Well, it was an ice cream.
Well, yeah, it was on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the little blue salt. Zoom lollies. They were the rocket, weren't they?
Yeah, and they changed colours as you sucked it, didn't they?
Space Raiders. What was Space Raiders? Does anybody remember the
Space Dust?
Space Dust. Somebody said to me, I remember, my mum won't let me have that because she says it gives you brain damage. Really? Nobody had brain damage from Space Dust.
Rum and raisin choc ice. Yeah, I remember that. Lovely.
Well, I remember rum and raisin ice cream.
No, I do remember you used to get little choc ices with rum and raisin in. I think you can still get the choc ices. And
those clamshell wafers. Do you remember the clamshell wafers that you put the ice cream in the center? It's like a clamshell, an ice cream sandwich thing. Lovely.
Is that real?
Yeah, clamshell wafer. It had an indentation. It was a square wafer.
Oh,
with
so
an
you've got
indentation.
extra ice cream in
and
it.
you put it together. Okay. Yeah. Spanish golden nuggets. Were they those little chewing gum ones? Oyster wafers. Thank you, Anna. Lovely. Panda bar. Panda bar.
No.
It's ringing a bell. Sarsaparilla sweets. I don't remember those.
Do you remember the Incredible Hulk bars you could get?
No.
They were green.
No.
They were chocolate and they were green.
Freddo bars.
What are they?
The little Freddo frog bars.
Oh yeah, the Freddo frogs. Yeah.
Curly whirly.
Molded.
Curly whirly.
Now they have shrunk, haven't they?
Well, I don't know whether they have.
No, curly whirly.
They did used to seem massive, didn't they? A curly whirly. Yeah, Pink Panther ice cream.
I remember the Pink Panther chocolate bar.
Yes.
but not the ice
It
cream.
was pink,
It was pink.
funnily enough.
But it wasn't a panther. It was
a square.
It was a square
with
a imprint
embossed.
of a panther.
Yes. Toblerone. Still love a Toblerone. I like the king size ones that I can eat on my own.
You can get meter long ones. We've seen in.
Have they changed them back?
Thingy. Yes, I think they have.
Because they cheated us, didn't they?
What do you call it? Duty free. They do meter long ones in duty free. I've seen of Toblerone. Raisins, chocolate.
It's just a list of beautiful confectionery now.
It's a lot I don't know.
Caramac. Caramac. A little bit sickly.
Don't know Caramac.
Caramac. It's like a caramel chocolate.
Oh, you'd love that. Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. Treacle frying pan.
Treacle frying pan.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, sure.
Umbongo. Yeah, I remember Umbongo.
I don't remember Umbongo.
Down in the Congo.
Oh, yeah, I remember the advert. I remember the
Umbongo. Lovely. Bonfire toffee. Yes.
What's good sprinkled with brewer's yeast?
What?
Green Raven said something, and Heather said it's good sprinkled with brewer's yeast.
Oh, I don't know. How lovely. Cadbury's or Galaxy? Both. Yes.
I've got to find that.
Pear drops. Lovely. Popcorn.
Oh, you make good pop. He makes good popcorn.
I do a toffee popcorn.
We haven't had it for years.
Well, it's a butterscotch popcorn. I make a butterscotch, which is basically melted sugar.
White mice. I remember them.
Yeah, but the texture of the white mice,
grainy,
I didn't
weren't
like.
they?
Well, no, they don't emulsify in the mouth. They leave that funny.
They mostly weren't chocolate.
Cheap chocolate. No, I didn't like those ones. Tutti Fruities, I remember those. Lovely Tutti Fruities. Toffee apples, lovely. A penny log. I'm not sure what that means.
We have
Angel Delight. Loved Angel Delight. Instant whip as well.
Instant whip.
Yeah.
Bill and Val, we've got some cough candy in the kitchen, which I bought a few weeks ago. Pink shrimps.
Oh, yes. I love the shrimps.
Oh, brewer's yeast sprinkled on popcorn.
Pacers. Right. Yes, loved Pacers. They were the mint version of opal fruits, basically, weren't they? They were chewy
flying
mint.
Saucers. I thought they were that.
Loved them. Flying saucers with the paper.
I thought they were. Oh, they were called spacers.
They were the rice paper.
We used to buy them. They were called spacers.
Well, they were rice paper with sherbet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Fox's Glacier Mints. Mum loved them. Oh dear. Double deckers.
Parma Violets. Yes.
Oh, Mum loved Parma Violets as well. Everton Mints.
Rolo was first sold in 1937. Goodness me.
I knew that.
I loved Rolos, and that thing about giving the person you loved your last Rolo. No, I don't think so.
No, I said that once, didn't you?
No.
And he went like this. He went.
Oh. I did. I pretended to offer and then took it back. Double decker. Lovely. How did you eat your double decker? Because some people used to chew the top off first.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Sweet cigarettes. Yes. Loved them.
That was, I mean, I was always told that was backed by Rothmans, but whether it was or not, I don't know.
So your children love Cadbury eggs.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I do like them. Hi, Betty. Welcome.
Disgusting. Clarice spoke to Mum earlier. So, speak to Mum every day. She was in really good form and has been for a while, though she's got a little wound on her ankle, which is healing at the moment. You show that one.
Galaxy Fudge. Lovely.
I seem to have lost the live stream.
Oh, dearie me, Paul. What a shame. Chocolate covered almonds. Chocolate covered anything. Really?
But there is that story of chocolate-covered Brazil nuts, where this elderly gentleman in hospital kept on giving Brazil nuts to the person in the bed next to him. And the person in the bed next to him thought, oh, well, you know, he's really kind, giving me all these Brazil nuts, until the day that he saw this guy's daughter coming in with chocolate-covered Brazil nuts, which basically he was just sucking the chocolate off and then giving the Brazil nut away.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I thought that was funny. Vol-au-vents. Oh, I used to love making vol-au-vents. Absolutely adore it. We used to make shrimp ones, chicken ones, and I used to do a smoky cheese one. Actually, that was a really good sauce I used to make for that.
Lemon bonbons, lovely. Love
Those are the
bonbons.
hard, slightly
hard
chewy.
toffee.
Yeah.
Hard, slightly chewy. Very chewy
Very
once
chewy.
you get going. Rollers in the United States, 1969. Da, 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 da. Okay, lovely. Hershey's. I don't like Hershey's chocolate. I tried it and didn't like it. Ugh.
The first time I heard about Hershey's chocolate was in the film Empire of the Sun.
Vimto bonbons, never had
No,
them.
not seen
Lemon
those.
Pips. Oh yeah.
No.
Does anybody remember Cherry Lips?
The Cherry Lips?
Oh, Cherry Lips. Yeah, D. Cherry Lips. Loved them. Oh, they were lovely. Tiny little cherry lips.
Oh, Cola Cubes. I remember Cola Cubes.
Yeah, lovely.
Red
Gobstoppers.
licorice. Yeah.
And aniseed balls. The ones with the real aniseed in the center. So you sucked all the way down and there was a little tiny seed in the middle.
Well, Heather, interesting story. Christian Bale is the cousin of a very good friend of mine. And his family came around to us just the day that he was offered the part in Empire of the Sun. Lovely guy. I mean, you see a lot about him negative online, but he's a really lovely guy.
Aniseed is lovely, Jane.
Oh, I love aniseed.
In an aniseed ball. Yeah, lovely.
Jane. Jane Kelly.
Jane Kelly's in the house. Oh, yeah. Jane's here.
Are you still there, Jane, or have you been washed away with all the rain? Because I'm sure they've had lots and lots of rain.
Clearly she's still there, Paul.
Yeah, well, she might not. She might have put that and then she's gone away. Twix, Club, Fruit Blackjacks.
Fruit salad.
Blackjacks, they made your mouth all black.
What was the other one? Rhubarb and custard.
Oh, I love rhubarb and custard.
Anglo bubblegum, yes.
D, no, I just me. This was many years ago. This was, I think he was about 11 then or 12. And then I've met him once or twice since. Is that what you do? Is that what you?
Yes. You don't see any of that, do you?
No.
No, you haven't got very good peripheral vision, Paul.
All I see is a sort of huge, sort of lot of fluffy hair at the side of me. Yeah.
So, pick and mix.
Yeah, Jane is at Malvern this weekend, June.
You used to buy pick and mix, Anna. Really? I used to just walk around and take it.
Oh,
yes, I did.
Oh, you're bad.
I did steal pick and mix.
You're bad.
Well, I think you have to have the option to try things.
Yeah, but
you can try fruit in Marks and Spencer's.
Can you?
If you ask.
Yeah. Savoury tomato snaps. Now that's interesting.
I don't remember those.
I wonder if we can find a recipe online. It's still got tomatoes.
Kendal mint cake. Whoa, that's sweet stuff, isn't it? Woolworths pick and mix, absolutely. Yeah. I think so, David. Try before you buy. Yeah. There's plenty of it to go around.
Yeah. The cone-shaped bags. Yes, I remember.
Yes. That. Yeah, absolutely.
I think next to records, pick and mix was Woolies' most profitable items.
Do you remember? Does anybody remember? They always sold them in Woolies. The Top of the Pops records, which were all cover versions, and they had them in the 70s, and they always had a girl on the front wearing a skimpy outfit, sort of posing like that. And they were like 25p or something. And they were all cover versions, so there was no real artists on there, but they were well produced. Do you remember them?
No.
Well, you can actually get them on Amazon Music, I discovered the other day. And I actually found the one that I had when I was a child. And it was incredible to see the cover because it sparked off so many memories for me. And to actually listen to the music, I remembered all the songs. It was incredible. So yeah, there we are.
Well, that was absolutely fascinating.
I thought it was
fascinating. It had us all riveted. Thanks very much, Night
Bill
Orange.
and Val remember them.
Thanks, Night Orange, for your comment. That's very sweet that your mum enjoys what we do. Thank you for that.
Who was that?
Yeah, well, while you were waffling on about other things.
What's your favourite cordials and fizzy pops? We don't have either of them anymore. We have a soda stream, but we just use it for fizzy water.
Yeah.
And if we want to add flavour, we'd add some fruit juice to it. But no, we don't tend to have. But I used to be a Coca-Cola addict. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Used to have a can of Coke every day.
Jane, I sort of did have a sheltered life. Upbringing, because well, Guernsey in the 70s, in the 60s and 70s was quite a decade or two behind everywhere else, but it was a fabulous place to grow up. Absolutely fabulous.
I didn't.
What, you didn't have a fabulous place?
I didn't have a sheltered life. No.
No. Lucasade, yeah.
Lucasade, love Lucasade.
Absolutely, Jane. Theresa May and I, we used to run through fields of wheat together, chased by cows. Yes. Dandelion and burdock. I had dandelion and burdock when we went to the kite place in Wales, didn't I?
You see, I'd have been on the side of the wheat field smoking a fag.
Most of me smoking the wheat. Yeah. Setting it on fire.
That would have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knit poodle covers for the soda. Knit poodle covers for the soda.
Oh, lovely.
I don't get that.
Oh, for the bottles, you mean?
Oh, put over the bottles, right.
Oh.
Wouldn't that keep them warm?
Well, Lucasade was, I mean, you know, it was, wasn't it? It was marketed as a pick-me-up if you weren't feeling well.
Yeah.
Because it was high in glucose. So it would give you immediate energy. To get you back on your feet, and then half an hour later you'd crash and be in a coma, basically.
It used to have that orange plastic wrap around the top of it.
That's right, and it would always be in the chemist's window. Yeah, it would, Paul. Yeah, and then it was marketed. That. Then it was marketed as a sports drink, wasn't it? It was rebranded as a sports drink.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it gave you energy. I've had sarsaparilla once. I'm not quite sure where, but I've definitely had it. What pop do you keep in the cupboard? We don't.
We don't have pop.
We don't have any.
No pop. We're a pop-free household.
Yeah. Apart from Richard's 1970s Top of the Pops bit, which bored everyone.
I'll bore you in a minute. Yes, we used to have a pop man that came once a week, and we could go out and choose which pop we wanted. So it would be usually lemonade, dandelion and burdock, cream soda, and I think limeade as well. Yeah.
Oh, limeade. I remember limeade.
Yeah.
Corona.
But
Did you say
Corona? It wasn't Corona.
Yeah, we used to get Corona. The Corona man used to come around once a week, and we were allowed to buy a couple of bottles from him each week.
No, ours wasn't Corona.
Ours was Corona.
No, ours was bootleg. God knows what was in that.
And you used to get the money back on the bottles, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cream soda ice cream. I used to like cream sodas with a dollop of ice cream in them.
Ice cream soda.
Ice cream soda, is that
Yeah.
what's that called?
Yeah. I don't like ice cream sodas.
I don't like ice cream sodas.
Cresta. Yes. Aztec. No. I don't remember Aztec.
Cresta, yeah.
We should go back to glass again. Well, they stopped using glass with pop because there were quite a lot of accidents with exploding bottles. That's one of the reasons why they stopped using glass.
I think the reason they stopped using glass is because plastic came along and it was far, far cheaper because of the weight.
I remember it being on the news.
It's all about profit. That's what I think.
Well, you're wrong.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, you are.
Knickerbocker Glory.
Love them. Love Knickerbocker Glory.
I'm not sure I've ever had a
Paul,
Knickerbocker
honestly,
Glory.
you did lead a sheltered life.
Well,
if
we
you've
didn't
never had
have,
a Knickerbocker
we,
bloody
we
glory.
Didn't have sort of the things that you had over here in Guernsey.
You come from a bloody island full of seaside towns.
Yeah, but we didn't have things like that.
I'm sure they did.
We had rock. We did have rock.
I'm sure
we did have rock.
Did.
We did have rock.
Do you remember those sugar dummies? Do you remember sugar dummies?
I remember you.
And sugar pigs?
Yeah. You're the sugar dummy. I'm the sugar pig. Julie, we have our milk delivered now, or we have our soya substitute milk delivered now to our door. Yeah, Cresta was the frothy man. I'm sure it was, Jane. Screwball ice cream. What's that?
Yes, screwballs. Love them.
What was that?
Love them. Paul, sheltered life, you. A screwball was a little plastic cone filled with ice cream, and maybe there was a layer, and then right in the bottom of the cone was a bubble gum.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you haven't lived.
No.
No, hasn't lived.
Yeah, the blue tits and the different tits did used to take the cream off the milk. Sugar dummies from the seaside.
Yes, absolutely. I love the sugar dummies.
Iceland do screwball.
What's that van outside?
It's a delivery van.
Honestly. Rock. Yes. Fab lollies. Yes, I remember a Fab. Candy floss. Loved it.
Oh no, too sweet.
Oh, I couldn't eat it now though.
No.
I couldn't eat it now.
No.
I'd probably go into a coma. Yes.
Yes, I have heard they're remaking Wurzel Gummidge, and I can't remember, but I was told who was going to be playing the Una Stubbs role, but I can't remember who it is. Edinburgh Rock.
Rock.
Proper, yeah, Rue and Jane, Edinburgh Rock.
Rock.
A proper tooth killer, says Jane.
Yeah, well, rock
look,
is.
All those are coming up. If I do that.
Oh,
look, that's
it's
better.
a new thing.
Oh,
how lovely.
I can see
How
myself
lovely.
there.
Oh, don't show the viewers that.
No, you can't.
They'll get frightened.
I can read the comments.
Thank you.
We will moderate you by removing you.
Yes, we've moderated you, I think you'll find. Really. We've done it. They've gone. They have sashayed away.
No, Karina. I don't think anyone did, but I think most of the world did. Hi, Inconceivable Dark. Nabil, you speak a little bit of French?
Un peu. Un peu.
I speak a smaller amount of French. So there we are. We speak French. Wambar. I remember Wambars.
Wambar.
Yeah, I remember Wambars.
Texan bar. Yes.
No, I don't remember Texan bar. No.
Yes.
I think that's OUI, Caroline. So, yeah.
We are. We're fine. We're absolutely lovely. Thank you.
We indeed, Jane. Oh, Milky Ways. Someone said that they're going to start advertising Milky Ways again, or they're doing it in a different way or something.
Am I concerned about the latest death of people from vaping? It's been all over the news. Yes, but if you read that, they're talking about finding a link between those people, and they may have used a specific product that could have been contaminated. I've been vaping for 8 years, and I've not had so much of as a cough. So, and the difference between vaping and smoking is remarkable. When I was a smoker, I used to wake up every morning with a tight chest, feeling as though, you know, there was a weight on my chest. You don't feel like that with vaping. So I think also it's the amount that people vape. As usual, people do go over the top, you know, but
Oh, Colin
not
is saying that
concerned.
vaping liquid in the UK is regulated, unlike in the
Yeah,
US.
I think there's a contaminated product. That's what they're talking about. If you read the news, that's what it talks about. So no, I'm not concerned. No.
And there was a question: did we learn French in Guernsey? Guernsey's got a patois, a different type of French, very old French, and we did learn it.
Hi, Mark.
But actually, most of what we were taught in Guernsey was, well, all of what we were taught in Guernsey was English, which is a real shame. I think it's really great that in Wales they're teaching Welsh as well as English now. I think that's really great. I wish we could have people being taught patois in Guernsey and Jersey.
Yeah.
If it's quitting smoking, I don't.
What's that?
Do you have any tips for quitting smoking, Karen? No, Inconceivable Black.
Inconceivable Dark.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Sorry.
Do you have any tips?
Okay.
Giving up smoking?
Right. Inconceivable Dark. I went from smoking to vaping, and I haven't had a cigarette since. It's one of the easiest ways of doing it because you're replacing the nicotine, and you can move from high strength down to low strength and then to no strength. And you get the same sort of sensation that you do when you smoke. You get a hit at the back of the throat, which is what most smokers want from a smoking product.
Is it?
Yeah. It is, Paul. Believe you me. You've never smoked, so you wouldn't know.
I did smoke when I was 5.
Yes, well. And yeah, that's what you want from a sensation. But in all honesty, if I was going to give up again, I'd probably do the patches. Yeah. I think it's best. I mean, I'd quite like to give up this now because I don't see the point in carrying on now, apart from simply getting the same sensation as you do when you smoke, you know? So it'd be nice to break the association and move off it. But that's what I would recommend. Yeah, I would recommend vaping. Yeah.
Bye, Roo. Thanks for joining. Bye, Roo. Yeah, Dee, my brother gave me a cigarette when I was 5 and told me to breathe in deeply, which I did, and then I vomited over a bridge. So, yeah, never touched it since, not surprisingly.
Okay, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah. Have a good weekend. Peter Stuyvesant, yeah,
Yeah,
that was a.
Peter Stuyvesant, yeah.
In fact, I was dealing with the Peter Stuyvesant Foundation about a year ago. They were setting up a big environmental fund. It was quite interesting because obviously that's sort of got a double-edged side to it. That
double-edged sword, indeed.
A double-edged side to it.
No, it's a double-edged sword.
Well, one side's good and one side's not. Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I know it is as well. Yeah.
It's also a bit flashy-dar.
Flashy-dar, yeah.
So, I think it's probably time to start saying goodbye. It's been 1 hour 19. I think it's more than enough, don't you? I do. Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
Yeah, I read that as well, Laura, about the pesticides.
So sorry, Anne, but we're tying up now. Hello and goodbye, because we've been going for 1 hour 20. So it's time for us to relax and watch some television. Yes.
Are we going to watch television?
I think so.
What are we going to watch?
I don't know. We'll watch something. We are going to the Harvest Festival tomorrow for a short amount of time, probably, because it's going to be an absolute washout.
Yeah, the rain is really sweeping in, supposedly, here as well, Jane, tomorrow. So, yeah.
Yes.
Have a good weekend, Mark. Thanks all. Gardener's World. Now, Gardener's World tomorrow has 2 segments on mental health and well-being and how gardening and growing. Oh, tonight. Yeah, sorry.
David's just said Gardener's World at 8, Paul.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant 8 tomorrow. I'm not with it.
No.
It's got 2 sections on mental health and well-being, which will be really interesting.
Oh, good.
But it will for me, anyway.
Thank you, Graham. Enjoy. Oh, Amina, you're very kind. Oh, and don't worry, we'll be back again. And of course, the next show will be Sunday Chat.
Sunday Chat!
Jesus, Paul. Honestly. And that will be on Sunday, and it'll be later. It'll be later this week. So it's going to be about 7 o'clock Sunday evening.
Richard's having a lie-in on Sunday, so he's not getting up till midday, so we won't do it till later on in the day.
He's lying. I never lie in. I never, ever lie in.
You did the other day. You did the other day.
Till 9 o'clock when we were on holiday.
Till 9 o'clock.
Holiday.
Yeah, you were till 9
Really?
9 o'clock. Really? Absolutely, Caroline. It's really beneficial. Really beneficial.
Time for sunset pictures. Well, not now. It's gone down. It's gone down.
In Japan, they actually have something called forest bathing, and they prescribe people who are have anxiety to go and walk in the forest and basically bathe in the forest.
What time is it now in England? Well, it is 7:30 in the evening. Yeah. That's right. That's right. It is. The vaping thing is basically contaminated product. It is. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh dear. Everyone's gone now. So yeah. Oh no, they haven't.
They haven't. There's 82 people still here. Lovely.
82 people.
Yes.
Where's that number?
There. 80.
80. Look,
You've just scared off 2 people by saying that.
79.
So people are going now. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for joining us this evening on Friday Live with Richard and Paul. And we'd like to say a big bloody thank you to all of you and the new subscribers, the old subscribers, and the very old crinkly ones who've been here since the beginning of 2017. That's Richard and Paul. Since 2017. That's contractual. So we're going now. We're going to say goodbye. You're still here. You're all hanging on in there, aren't you? Hanging on in there till the bitter end.
Although it says 88 people on June's screen. It most probably says 1.4 million in New Zealand.
We do have 1.4 million subscribers in New Zealand alone, apparently. I know. We didn't know that, but apparently we have. We keep being shown it by a couple of subscribers from New Zealand. So either that's true, YouTube's not telling us something, or it's a complete and utter fallacy.
I think YouTube are keeping that from us.
Do you?
They're saying that we've got 3 subscribers, where actually we've got 1.4 million. I think that's right.
It says 22. Well, it's not 22, it's 73 now.
It's 73. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down.
We're all
It's going down.
We're
going
all
down.
going down. God, don't say something unless it's funny.
Oh
Paul.
dear, I've had too
Really.
much water now.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had too much water.
We're going.
I'm just getting into my stride. Yeah.
It's not 32. It's 72. I think you'll
Yeah,
find.
it's 71. 71. Oh, look.
What? Was it a ghost floating past?
No, it was a little fly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going now. We're saying goodbye.
Oh, you could go and I'll just carry on.
Oh,
you could
God.
go and do your thing. What are you going to do?
What thing?
You're going to do things now.
I'm not doing anything, Paul.
No. I thought you were doing some editing.
No, but I think you should put some cream on those wrinkles this evening. Really?
Oh dear. I don't think we've got any cream. We've got soy milk, but not cream. So I can't do that. Yeah. 89.1. There we are.
69. What?
69.1. D says 89.1.
Who?
There we are.
Who?
Ooh. What are you doing?
I was
What are
just
you
looking.
doing?
Okay then. So we're going to say goodbye now.
Yeah, and then when he's gone, I'll come back and start it again.
He does need cream. He needs cream.
I laugh too much.
Nothing's that funny, Paul. Nothing's that funny. We're going now. Oil of outlay. Yeah. 89.1 thousand views.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
On what?
I don't know, but it sounds about right. Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, who's that?
Are you guys fags?
Oh,
You're so
yeah, little
observant.
Trump.
You're so observant.
Oh.
God. Well done. You get the prize for noticing that we're gay.
That's quite amazing. Quite amazing.
I know,
Well
it is
done.
incredible,
well done.
isn't it? It's
But
incredible.
the people who are still watching, which is 63 people,
Yes.
they won't have seen that.
No, they won't have noticed.
No, they won't have noticed.
No.
Because YouTube held that comment back.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, so we
I'm
could get rid
so
of them.
glad that you
could get rid of
noticed.
It was a troll, but it wasn't a nice one that lives under the bridge. It was a horrible troll.
It was one that actually recognised we're gay. That's amazingly clever.
Are we gay?
Are we?
Are we?
I don't know.
Are
we?
Are we? I think
honestly,
have we ever said?
I think for somebody not to notice that I'm gay, they'd have to be blind and deaf. No, they would. I don't mean that.
Yeah, I think they would.
They
yeah.
would. I mean, really.
Yeah.
We're going now.
We're off. Oh, what's another one?
We're going now.
Oh, look at that. We don't need labels. No.
Well, you know, sometimes labels are useful.
Actually, it was very useful to have a label with my
Sometimes.
name on it at Social Farms and Gardens the other day.
Like the difference between washing up liquid.
Oh, those are
And-
good labels. Chocolate
and
sauce.
Chocolate sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Washing up liquid and chocolate
That's
sauce.
right.
Very easily confused. Very easily confused.
I know. Imagine that being an insult. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? How people think that calling a gay person gay is an insult. It's incredible. It's just incredible. The intelligence of some people. Amazing. We're going now then. Yeah.
Are you going to put your going now face on?
We're going now. That's my regret. It's like when you're on a plane, yeah, and they say, if you evacuate the plane, you must leave all your belongings behind. They have that regret in their voice. Really. We're going now. We're saying goodbye. I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to hit the end stream button. And that's it. We're off. These two gay boys are going now.
We've got to go
yeah.
because there's hardly any battery left.
Oh, apparently we discussed somebody. Lovely. I'm so glad we've evoked an emotion within you.
Oh,
lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely. From these disgusting two gay boys. We're going now.
Bye.
You. Thank you. Bloody thank you. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.